My country people, I greet you now. We don't see the Gidigba put on top the matter, the one with the concern now with the state and with country. On top the matter we want to talk today, this one a matter, the one with the shell from we state, and this one on top oil matter, the one we they call petroleum matter. My name never changed. My name na Nima Shagumo. On top this one, we get Ogbonge person from Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, the one where they call IPMAN. Itanda Gidigba put that na Mr. Julius Adun. And I be the coordinator on top Midwestern Zone, that na Delta, Edo, and Bayelsa. Where we say they want to fight the KATAKATA, the one we consign with petroleum matter. How oil wanted the Gidigba put for us, for we country. Mr. Julius, I greet you.
Thank you, my
Welcome,
sister.
come with Ogbonge program.
Thank you.
Before we begin the talk, many matter they come. On top petroleum matter, we know the KATAKATA, the one we will face for we country. Are you done ready, Gidigba, to fight the one we they call anti-vandalism? Then the people will be say they shook eye for inside our petroleum matter. We know they allow the money, they enter with federal government pockets where we.
First and foremost, let me greet my national chairman for inaugurating this body. Eda Shinedu Okorokwo, the man that just won from Supreme Court. The man don't take upon himself. Same we still take upon ourselves to make sure say the pipeline vandalism say in store for our Bodo Nigeria. Now because of that, now I inaugurate this body so that make we shine our eye for this pipeline issue to stop those people who go to vandalize our pipeline, those people who still do adulteration, and the people who still carry anything illegal concerning fuel and diesel. Now those areas, I say, I be the fair priority when you see say move fair to start.
Okay, we don't hear the area of specialization we will get, but what be the things? Now be the main question, the cocoa. What be the plans we won't put for grant? Because to talk say you won't put picking for school, it's different from say you won't make the picking sabi book. What be the things we don't put for grant to make sure say this KATAKATA go stop? We go like make the people for house make them know.
Well, the thing we don't put for grant be say not be everything will feel exposed for this program.
And you tell us the one will go benefit us.
And the one will go benefit us be say not be so far where the committee do the needful. Waiting government expect us make we do. So we dey plan our strategy. Thank God that our security agents is also part of this system. We are going to work together to make sure that there is victory, what the federal government also want from us, what the expectation of my national chairman. Because why? We know if we just open all the loopholes. Say when we open up here, our people will come understand, see the area where we want pass, follow them. As we never start, so we try to put this in place. We don't gather information, different area where the thing for the happen.
Again, one matter, the one we say they shook people for body for we country, particularly on top petroleum matter. NNPC, then the people will say the body with the on top petroleum matter where they never begin to produce any petroleum products. But I guess some people, some of our people then will be say they like to the pass corner, they don't they bush, they do some kind of things. How them say they generate their own petrol and waiting be the measures we don't put so they fight these people.
Yeah, that is why this body is being inaugurated by the national chairman. Okay. That those areas, now we want more will stop. Those people when they go bush, go they break pipeline, and then now we come after. With the security agent. We cannot do it alone without the security agent. We are going to collaborate to make sure that we do what the public is expected from us. Okay.
I'm also give you a bonge congratulations on top the Supreme Court judgment, on top IPMAN, the national chairman, national president will be getting, and then I do Okoronko. Where we say this one a Supreme Court judgment on top the one which you've lost in Obasi and name Elder Chinedu been get. And this one they talk say they acknowledge in a letter and then I can't be the one where we say collect the Ogbonge matter on top am. And this copy, my people for house, it don't reach many Ogbonge body. On top say this copy now from the office of the Attorney General, Minister of Justice, and this copy don't enter many Ogbonge Gidigba office for country where we say all of them go come no say this one you don't work go Ipman, and I then get body to take fight against all this anti-vandalism matter on top petroleum. This one go the Secretary to the Government of Federation Office. You see Wakago Minister of State for Petroleum. the group managing director, the one for NNPC, where we just talk the matter on top the petrol where them the fight put, and the Petroleum Equalization Fund, Petroleum Product Pricing and Regulatory Agency, Department of Petroleum Resources, Inspector General of Police, that one said, as you talk, I'm not saying all the security agencies they work with now. So these people too, them join body with this Supreme Court judgment where we say they will feel work with IPMAN to make sure say this matter work out well. And Director General for Department of Security Service and the Director General for Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. This Ogbonge information where they tell you now on top of this Ogbonge judgment where Supreme Court don't give IPMAN. Now for now to know say all this body, them they work together with IPMAN now to make sure say we petroleum matter for we state. You go sit down Gidigba where we are money go the entire federal government pocket the way we want. I be no be so Julius. Okay, on top this one as we can't talk so you get waiting that they talk on top petroleum price and all that. Are they involved with this one or this one will be the work with our body they do for we state?
No, petroleum price we say our own. Make I define our own to you. Our own be say adulterated product and be illegal product. As far as it dey on top that truck, any truck I make us the road, any truck when they bring am. Even though they don't come out for bush formation meters, we see and say one enter station, our men get right to intercept the truck. Check the product when it carry. Also check the WEY, whether not genuine WEY, and where federal government no say now where product for the command, now there the product for the command. If you not be there for the command, we go give them, we go arrest them, give them to police or any security agent. They will not take it up from there.
Okay. So now people as security agencies, they follow now work and put the checkpoint or they check every motor where they carry petrol.
Yes.
And now still station these people for inside the bush, them where the people they break pipeline for.
Yes.
You know, so I'll be asking you a question on top waiting on they do on top petroleum matter with NNPC. When some people they do some things. Now more come off body for the people where they enter bush, more come out, more we enter the people where they say they be private refinery people. Now those ones they get their own refinery products where they then produce. What about the quality of the products where them give now, where them bring, you know, reach the standard of an NPC. And this one will be illegal because say they get their own license to produce all these products. What will now they do to attack this one?
First and foremost, what we they do be say we get the body where the federal government make the test or product. Their name now be DPRO. And DPRO, without whether private or government refinery, must go to DPRO. Okay. When you go to DPRO, and DPRO now they tell us say the product they good before they go out.
But we don't still get cases of say the product they will even still test them through the DPR, but you know we still reach that standard. What you can they do?
For that one, what will they do? Now make us constantly get hydrometers.
Okay.
The hydrometers, before our boys go out, we will share and give them. We don't buy them any. In case they carry any product, whether they say good product now, yeah, they for carry on anywhere when they say they for carry on. My people go put hydrometers for grant. They go say me they use whether Ragulis water, anything to fetch the diesel or whatever come from the tank. They go put on. Hydrometer go read the content.
Okay.
Waiting they carry. Whether not genuine, whether not good waiting government pass, it get numbers when it did the hydrometer. Why we still get people too, when we still employ, when we still come to lecture our people.
Okay.
Because that one is going on as I'm talking to you now. When they lecture our people before they go road. Those are the exercise, so many things we said we are going to put in place.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Julius.
Thank you, my sister.
My people, now don't hear better informate, better story on top waiting IPMA task force, waiting them ready to do to fight with anti-vandalism, the one where they affect with oil for we country. And as we don't talk this one, Mr. Julius, we won't take this shekele break. When Waka come back, we go Waka they talk with Mr. Frank Irabo. He said now on top the IPMA task force now India, now be their secretary. He go Waka come with studio. Can't give a better informate on top waiting these soldiers where they work for IPMAN, waiting they ready to do for the country. And before we go the break, I tell you now, say we dey bring come with studio Mr. Frank Irabod, who will be the secretary for IPMAN Task Force for we state than at the Midwestern zones then. Mr. Frank, on top say you don't get better experience on top petroleum matter, and I be the secretary for IPMAN Task Force. Now, you get some areas where we say, they call them remote areas we never open high, reach the cities them. And all these people where they do all this adulteration of these petroleum products. Now for nights where we say, no go meet them. Now they do all these ones. And then they get areas where we say them, they shook out. We say NNPC safe, their eye never reach those places. What's be the measures, what's be the things we will not put for ground to take fight these ones?
Say for the security agents or for the NNPC or DPRO, they know if you reach everywhere. They know if you see everything that happen. Now I make our national president, Chinedu Okoronko, set up this committee in the whole federation, not only in Edo, Midwest. Yes, we cover 3 states, Delta, Edo, and Bayelsa. Now, so other places be too. Now, to go to your question, you're not going anywhere where they're hidden, because people did there. And for now, we don't walk around to go courtesy calls to all the security agencies to inform them. All of them are interested to battle these illegal activities in downstream, most especially downstream. The hidden place, we recruit people, we don't get people away from that community.
Now, it's now I say, Shona don't try involve community people, may they join body do this work with you now.
I say we don't involve the community people from that community. Not only involve people where they with us from that community, we also get what we call informants too, so that we will get the authentic information for that community. So no matter where within Edo, for now, where you say Bonkre or anything that happen, where our men no go there.
So we get Ogbonge assurance, say we are ready to attack any area where we say this kind of thing they happen. May we enter with depot for Benin here, where we say na be the major depot for we country. You get one time you say no really they function based on the vandalization matter. Now you don't stand that Gidigba come out, work don't begin the start for there. Waiting with the plan when I get to work with NNPC to join body to protect this petroleum matter. As we say now we state for year. Now in the depot, now in the Gidigba approach.
You're correct to say for a very long time we never look for Benin depot, and the thing depends on us, because some of us are director, some of us we get work we do for there. If depot they work, believe me honestly, it will reduce not less than 1,000 unemployed youth. In those days where depot they be depot, nobody they complain, because there in the depot we get a lot of series of association unions where boys, men they feed from, they feed their family.
So
but now,
be like
yes, of course, depot na job creation. This one we talk of 1,000, and I know God I not get specific figure, or else many pass that one now. So for that aspect, that is why this committee was set up too. In fact, this committee get a lot of advantages, not only fighting crime and other things. You also help the depot to come upstream. The problem we will get mostly now these vendors for pipeline. We already know if we pump the product can't give us when the pipeline don't they vandalized. You get me now? So that is the issue. And now we're on board, we will get men and others who go to monitor the pipeline. And if they're not doing, then we cannot go to the depot. Worry. So, since they like this, things don't do all right.
So una task force now and NNPC, una body don't join together.
We always work together, and the same thing like husband and wife.
So the matter strong way like that.
Yeah, not to only say sweet.
Thank you very much, say Sidon Gidigba with us.
Thank you.
My country people, now here we see the better informate reach. On top waiting Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigerian Task Force IPMAN, waiting them get to fight the KATAKATA, the one we deal with oil matter for we country. And when we did the first part of this program, we'll be sit down with Mr. Julius Adun, wey be say na him be the coordinator for this task force, and he don't give us ogbonge informate on top the plans where they get to take fight all this katakata, the one we consign oil matter, how the people they shook our head to make sure say the money no enter with federal government pocket. And on top of the second segment, now we can take get Mr. Frank Irabo, will be the secretary for this ogbonge soldier task force where they fight against this katakata, and he don't tell us how them ready to work with NNPC and every other security agency to fight this matter for we country. So